at y'all live. I looked at my had to go out and take a look at my picture to make sure I got everything in picture. My name is Raj, and a lot of these guys, if you don't know who I am, I'm going to introduce myself. Hold on just a second as I turn down the Vox Creamback with the looper pedal going. My name is Raj, and if you guys haven't checked out my channel and it's your first time here, I want to thank you for coming. I'm going to be looking away from the lens of the camera because I'm so used to looking at myself in this doggone phone, so I don't want you to think that I'm not looking at you and being rude, but that's the way it is. I want to thank the Heavenly Father for the opportunity to be able to see you guys. You know what I mean? And that's what I do. I hope everybody's doing well. We're going to talk about an amp that I have here. I just purchased this amp last week after thorough examination. Let me see, I got to throw something in trash here. As a thorough examination of how I liked it because it was a nice amp. It was a Vox. I don't have any Vox amps. I do have back in my studio there, we have back in the booth, we have a Rivera, a Venus Doe, and we also have a Fender Excelsior. And then I have a Katana 50 out in the other room. So basically what we have today is the Vox Creamy Creamback, which I call it that because it's a cream amp. It's a limited edition. It also has a creamback speaker in there by Celestion, the G12M. I think it's a creamback instead of a greenback, instead of a blueback. It's a creamback. So that's what we're doing today. And we're going to check the amp out. I'm basically doing this video also to take advantage. I'm trying to figure out whether I'm going to keep it or not. Because I do like the amp, but I found a couple of Laney amps that I really like, but they kind of like, you know, they're like EO 84s as well, and they're like a different type of deal, but I don't know. I really like the Laney. So today, I'm going to check out the Laney amps at Guitar Center and see if I can kind of do some kind of comparison, because I know they had a Vox there as well, and I'll put them next to each other. What I'll tell you right now, what I don't like about the Vox amp is limited EQ. It doesn't have a lot of EQ. As you guys may know who have Vox amps, pretty much the EQ is, let me turn off the looper pedal, right? By the way, I was using a Ditto looper pedal by TC Electronics, and I'll put those things inside I'll put those inside down below when I'm done. So, there's only a bass and a treble, and when you turn the bass and the treble, there's not a lot of bass and treble, and that is in the boost channel. I'm a clean player. I do mostly clean play. I don't do a lot of distortion. I do have a Wampler Pantheon distortion pedal, which is more or less an overdrive pedal, but can be driven into just, you know, distortion kind of fuzz range, but it's not. So other than that, I don't need the amp to sound like a rock amp. I don't need to sound like a blues amp. I just want to take these pedals that I have down here well. And I'll show y'all my pedals real quick. It's my pedal board, as you can see. And pretty much, I got a lot of pedals. I had, just, you know, the Mobius, the Big Sky, the Timeline, and the Volante. You know, it just came out. Then I have my knockout pedal, which is a magic pedal. This Electro Harmonix knockout pedal is a magic pedal. It's unbelievable how, if your Strat doesn't sound like a Strat, like you got a made in Mexico Strat, don't quite sound like an American Strat, this will take you into American Strat territory. This will make a Squire sound like an American Telly. That's what it is. So those are the pedals. I don't want to go through those. Those are going to be a whole another group of reviews we're going to do on this channel. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to talk about this Vox amp. Now, again, I'm going to play it. I'll be using my G&L Tribute Series S500. That's a Stratty as you're going to get. I'll tell you that right now. And the mic I'm using is a Sennheiser E609 draped right in the middle of the speaker cone on the bottom. I'll pull on the outside a little bit because that side is draping over the amp. You know what I mean? And out of that, I'm running out of that into a Phoenix Audio Nimbus direct box, actually. So pretty much I like the cleanness of the direct box, but when it comes to what you're going to hear in this amplifier today, is basically coming from the microphone, the Sennheiser E609, going to my LA610 Mark II tube amp. That's it. Now, will it sound any different if I wasn't using a tube amp, if I was using a straight amp? I don't know. I'm just telling you what I'm using. Now, maybe I should use a more cleaner amp, or maybe I should just go straight into the board with the mic. But I'm not going to do that because it's not the way I record. But you'll get an idea what the amp sounds like, regardless of the tubes in the LA610 or not, I think. Should I? I'm thinking about it now, because because I'm not good at doing these videos. I'm just starting to do these videos. So maybe I should go with the clean channel of my Focusrite ISC220. So if you're going to stand by, I'll do that. We're going to keep this under 10 minutes. Hold on a second. In the meantime, I'll let the loop play while I'm doing this, I think. We're going to stop the loop. Okay, I only have a loop to play. I'll be right back. And I can't do this in fast motion. All right. I'm singing a song while I'm doing this. Okay, this is probably the worst review ever. My butt sticking out, all kinds of craziness. It's probably one of the worst review ever. I'm telling you. But let's see if I got any sound coming out of this thing. I got the mic on. Turn up a little bit, maybe. Am I using the right cable here? Yeah. All right, this is going to be a disastrous review of this amp. Let me see. Check out the. Oh, there we go. Okay. See, we got it. All right, I've got it now. Hold on, stand by. Let me see how it's coming out. You're gonna turn it up. This is coming out of my Focusrite ISA220 pre. So let's see what we got here. Okay, so now it's coming out the other pre. And this pre doesn't have any EQ. It's not tube. So now we can probably get an idea how this should sound like. I'm sorry, y'all. Sorry. So let's get right to it. All right. And again, the reason I'm doing this is not just to talk about the amp. I'm not paid by Vox. I bought this Vox my amp myself. Actually, I traded an American Telecaster for this amp. So what I'm going to do is, I think for me, when I do my reviews, I think it's best just to play a loop and just EQ the amp as the loop is playing, because the looper is going to take care of that. So basically, I'm just running into my system. No effect is turned on. It's just going to be dry. And we're going to run to the Ditto 4. So let's do a quick little thing. Running. So the loop is running through the amp. Mic body E06, and then coming into my ISA220 pre. So let's play around with the settings. Okay. So I got this right. Okay. There we're listening to the wrong channel there. You know what? This is really turning into a disaster of a review. Let's go back again. That's why I'm doing these live. So let's see. Let's pick another. Okay. So let's turn the amp up. You know what? Maybe I was in the right input and I ain't had the amp turned up. Let's try it again. Now that's the amp itself. got it. Finally. All right, y'all. I'm sorry this video is going long. It's my first video ever doing an amp. And I just want to do it right, okay? So now you're hearing, you can hear a little bit of the amp from the microphone, but you're also hearing the amp going through my Focusrite ISA220 microphone. Coming into my mixer. Okay. Now, I'll try to be more prepared next time, okay? So let's go. What's going to happen now is, of course, this is a live video. I didn't want to edit it. I just wanted to do a live. I want you guys to get to know me. Blah, blah, blah. My complaint has always been there's not enough players on YouTube that's doing clean music. Every time you get them, they get an amp, they want to start doing distortion. They want to start grunging. There's not the kind of reviews you're going to get from me on any of my pedals, anything, not unless I'm using a pedal that does that. I'm a clean player. I'm an R&B player. I'm a jazz player. I can play rock if I want to, but that's not what I'm here. I want you to hear the cleanliness of the amp without all the breakup. Plus, there's plenty of those reviews out there that's going to crank it up, and you can just crank all day. There's plenty of those out there, so if you want to see those, do that. This right here is when you just want all clean. Okay, so let's go. Right now, I'm into the normal channel, and I'm going to turn it up. My concern was not having EQ, just having tone with this amp, and which is not bad because it doesn't affect your pedal board. You know what I mean? It's like the amp is the amp. You don't have all this circuitry. You don't have mid. You don't have like my Rivera amp with push pulls and all this stuff. You don't have all those accoutrements. Here you have a straight amp. It's a Vox, the same Voxes they've been making forever. Even though this Vox is not made in the UK, it's not the hand wired version. It is a Vox amp. Whether it's made in China. It's designed in UK, but it's made in China. It's like a lot of stuff, like this guitar. Designed, yeah, that is what it is. All right, so here we go. We're going to turn up the master volume to 12 o'clock. I heard that what you have to do is turn the master volume up and then crank up or just turn up the volume on whatever channel you're going to use, whether it's the clean channel or the boost channel. Just turn the volume up on the main channel first, the amp first. And if you know about Voxes, if you're looking at this, you know what Voxes are. All right, or you can just go look at the picture. So I'm starting from the left to the right. You have master volume, you have tone. You can actually use the tone there as well. And then as you come across, you have your tremolo and the rate, you have your reverb. Then you get into the boost section where you have a bass, you have a treble, and you have another volume. And then after that, you're down to the regular now, which is for the clean channel, which is just volume. So now I have at 12 o'clock on the master, I'm ready to crank it up. Now I'm concerned with how much headroom I'm going to get clean before this thing starts breaking up. So someone suggests, instead of turning the master volume all the way up, let's turn to about 12 o'clock and try it. All right? I'll back it down a little bit so you can hear me talk. Now that's pretty loud for a 15-watt amp. I used to have a Fender Blues Junior 3 that was 15 watt that was loud as well. That's not bad. That's not bad. Now we turn the mic off so you can just hear it. So now the mic is back on, so we'll pick up a little bit of the amp. So that's not bad. That's not bad headroom. Plus it's clean. It is what it is. I don't even have the tone turned up on the backside where the master volume is. I don't even have the tone turned up. So let's turn the tone up a little bit. See what happens. I'm going back to 9 o'clock. This is a studio amp. This is not a playout amp. This is my studio amp. It's at 9 o'clock again. Okay. So basically it's a tone cut. So it's cutting the tone out, which I want tone. Especially playing a Strat. Now a lot of people don't like a lot of clingety-clangly. I do. So the tone cut is all the way to the right. I'm gonna put it all the way back to the left. So it's 12 o'clock. And you hear here, the brightness is coming back. Now it's all the way to the left with no tone cut active at all. All right, let's kick it in tremolo. I like that. Let's kick it in tremolo. Now, tremolo's not bad. I have a tremolo pedal down here, but I wouldn't mind using that tremolo from time to time, or tremolo, however you pronounce it. I'll turn it all the way up in intensity and the tremolo all the way up. Let's go. It's not Leslie sounding yet. It's not on the Leslie vibe like my like the Mobius can get. The Mobius can sound like an organ. That's not bad. Now for the reverb. Now a lot of people complain about the reverb. There's not a real good reverb tank. Chinese made, blah blah blah. It's not a bad reverb. Again, I got 1,000 reverb pedals, so I'm not gonna need it anyway, but for the amp itself, it's not bad for a reverb. That's at 12 o'clock. Man, it's all the way up. It's not bad, it's not a little bad spring reverb. I don't hear the springy in it, but it's not bad. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, we're gonna go into the boost channel. I have another review I'll be doing with fragrances. So just in case somebody from fragrances over here, like, I'm gonna do Red Queen. It's gonna be a fast review when I get back over there. Yes, guys, I'm not only a studio owner, a musician, an artist, RaJuR, and I'm also a fragrance reviewer. So check out my channel if you want to get into fragrances. RaJuR Deep Cool. Check out their channel too for fragrances. All right, let's get back to this amp. Now we're plugged into the boost channel. Let's turn it up. Master up to 12 o'clock. All right. Now, we got volume first. It sounds thin. The clean channel sounds better than this, just on the volume level. Just turn up the volume. But now let's turn up the EQ. Let's turn up the bass first. Down a little bit. Now, what's funny about this amp is I meant to stop the loop because I want to explain this, which is really crazy, right? The funny thing about this amp is you can turn the bass up, but wait till this. Okay, stop. When you turn the bass up on this amp and it's playing, right? The bass is now all the way up and the treble is halfway. Now watch what happens when I turn the treble. Back to the loop. Takes all the bass out. The bass is gone now. That is weird. The bass is all the way up. Now there's no bass because the treble's all the way up. Crazy. So if you turn the treble all the way down, the tone cut is already all the way down. So there's no need to put more tone cut on it. So the sweet spot with this amp is having the bass all the way up if you like that thickness, and then having the treble halfway before it starts cutting the bass out. Then I found out, I forgot this guy's name, really cool reviewer. He was nice. He did a little dirty, then he did clean. You know what I mean? But he found out this secret. It adds a little bit of more hum to your system. But if you take the amp, if you turn the amp up, so I'm trying to see what I'm doing here when I'm looking at my cable. Okay. If you turn the amp up, right? It's coming in, right. If you turn the amp up using the other channel, you can get the bass that you lost by turning up the normal channel interacts with the boost channel. That's crazy. Check it out. Now I'm ready to turn up the normal channel. Did you hear it? Did you hear that? Now that's weird. Because when you turn up the normal channel is not supposed to be in a circuit. But like he says, somehow the normal channel is crossing over into the boost circuit. But what happens is when you turn up that normal channel, trying to get a little bit more bottom end, it brings in hum. So what you got to do is, me just knowing this amp, and that's why I'm so much frustrated, but then again, I got to know the amp is what it is that if I want bass, I can just use my knockout pedal or buy an EQ pedal if I want more bass. But this knockout pedal put bass in it. Oh, you just don't know. Y'all just don't know what this knockout pedal does. I'll review that pedal maybe tonight. But yeah, so basically what's going to happen is, I'm going to start the loop back up and we're going to be done. I like the normal channel. I don't necessarily like the boost channel, but if I'm going to use the boost channel, I'm going to stick by the rules. Take the master, turn it up halfway, then take the boost, put the bass all the way up, and then the treble, 12 o'clock. All right? 5 o'clock, 12 o'clock. That's what I'm going to do, and let it rock. That's it. I'm out. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. My videos are going to be live. That's the only way I do videos is live videos. I'm not really into the staging videos, all that stuff. I do live videos. That's why it took so long to do this. I had to reroute stuff. I'm going to let you know I'm live. I'm not phony. I do what it is. I don't play dirty unless I'm using a pedal. I'm a clean player. So if you want clean reviews about amplifiers or anything in the studio, because I got a lot of stuff in the studio. Let you look around real quick. Lots of stuff in my studio. Just know it's going to be clean. That's it. I'm out. RaJuR be cool. Check me out. www.rajur.net. Definitely check that out. Check out my other channels. Just Google RaJuR be cool. My other channels will pop up. Or here on YouTube, just type in RaJuR, RaJuR, and you'll see the Hollow Media Music channel, which is the channel you're on now. And then you have RaJuR Cool is my fragrance channel. And then we're going to have Off the Top of the Dome with RaJuR, where we just talk about a whole bunch of stuff. We just have open topic days. Then we have days I want to talk about something specific, and we'll comment on it. But they'll all be live. I got to go, because I got to knock out a fragrance review real quick. Hey, man. Pass my video, share it. I'll be sharing it along the way to other channels to let them know that they have an alternative to the rock and roll guys who are like 90 years old and just want to act like they still rock stars when they don't have a girlfriend. All I'm saying, that's all I said. I'm out, man. Y'all have a great day. Mind, body, soul, and spirit. And if you want to know more about me, a little bit more about me, go to my RaJuR Cool channel, my fragrances. And you might not have to listen to the fragrances, but it's going to be live. People will be talking back, and that's what it is. All right? Talk to y'all later. Thank y'all for coming out and checking out my channel. And next time I'll be ready